Welcome back to Motorcycle World. Today we're diving into a detailed comparison between two premium touring tires from Bridgestone that are often used on different types of motorcycles, but sometimes cross paths on bikes that blur the lines. It's the Bridgestone Battlax Adventure A41 versus the Bridgestone T32 GT. At first glance, they seem like tires for different segments. The A41 is part of Bridgestone's Adventure lineup, developed for riders who own ADV bikes and want confidence on both paved and unpaved roads. The T32 GT, on the other hand, is a sport touring tire optimized for long-distance comfort, wet grip, and high-load stability, especially on heavy touring machines. But the reality is, many modern adventure bikes, like the BMW R1250 GS, Yamaha Tracer 9 GT, or KTM Super Adventure S, spend almost all their time on tarmac, making the choice between an ADV-style tire and a road-focused GT touring tire a legitimate question. So today we'll break them down across tread design, grip levels, wet weather performance, comfort, tire life, and which riding styles or bikes each tire is best suited for. Let's get into it. First up, Bridgestone Battlax Adventure A41. The A41 is Bridgestone's 9010 adventure touring tire, designed for ADV motorcycles that primarily stay on the road but occasionally explore light gravel or dirt. It replaces the A40 and features updated technology for better grip, especially in wet conditions. One of the key features of the A41 is its triple-layer compound construction, with a harder center for straight-line stability and softer edges for improved lean-angle traction. This setup helps deliver both wear resistance and cornering confidence, even on big, heavy adventure bikes. The tread design is noticeably adventure-flavored, with deep circumferential grooves and sipes designed to evacuate water and handle light off-road terrain like gravel or packed dirt. While it's not a knobby tire by any means, it does offer just enough lug spacing to stay composed on fire roads or rough shoulders. On pavement, the A41 is surprisingly refined. The tire profile promotes neutral, predictable handling, while the carcass maintains enough stiffness to feel stable at high speeds. Wet grip is impressive, thanks to high silica content and Bridgestone's compound technology. Off-road, it's best kept to smooth, dry gravel or hardpack. It's not suitable for mud, deep sand, or technical trail riding. But for the ADV rider who rides 95% road and 5% dirt, it offers great all-around versatility without going full dual sport. In terms of mileage, riders typically get 12,000 to 16,000 kilometers depending on load and terrain. Wear is consistent, and the tire retains handling characteristics deep into its lifespan. Bottom line, the A41 is for riders who want adventure looks, solid road performance, and light gravel capability, all in one package. Now let's talk about the Bridgestone T32 GT. The Battlax T32 GT is the grand touring version of Bridgestone's top-tier sport touring tire, the T32. The GT variant is designed specifically for heavier motorcycles, like the Yamaha FJR 1300, BMW R1250 RT, Kawasaki Concours 14, and other large displacement tours. It builds on the already excellent T32 platform with added stability and endurance for loaded bikes and two-up riding. The tread design incorporates pulse groove technology, which improves water dispersion by using strategically shaped and spaced channels to manage water flow. The result is class-leading wet grip and exceptional braking performance in rain, one of the T32 GT's most praised features. Like the A41, the T32 GT uses a dual compound construction with a hard-wearing center and softer shoulders. However, the entire carcass and profile are tuned for pavement only, offering a sport bike-like feel with the endurance of a touring tire. On the road, the T32 GT feels planted, smooth, and composed. It absorbs road imperfections well, handles with predictable ease, and gives great feedback during both upright cruising and cornering. It's noticeably quieter and smoother than the A41, especially at highway speeds and under heavy loads. In the wet, the T32 GT is in a league of its own. The high silica compound works incredibly well in cold and wet conditions, making this tire ideal for commuters and all-season touring riders. Mileage is excellent. Riders report 15,000 to 20,000 kilometers, with even wear and consistent grip throughout the tire's life. The GT variant is slightly stiffer than the standard T32 to handle extra weight, but still offers excellent ride quality. Bottom line, the T32 GT is the tire to beat for long-distance, all-weather road touring, especially for heavy bikes and fully loaded setups. Let's break it down side by side. Tread design. A41, ADV-style grooves with some off-road bite and water dispersion. T32 GT, full street touring grooves with pulse groove technology for wet control. On-road grip and handling. A41, very good grip with adventure-focused profile, stable and predictable. T32 GT, excellent grip and lean angle feedback, sport touring precision. Wet weather performance. A41, strong wet grip for an ADV tire, good rain confidence. T32 GT, exceptional wet grip, class-leading braking and cornering in rain. Comfort and noise. A41, slight hum due to tread spacing, comfortable overall. T32 GT, smooth, quiet, and refined at all speeds. Off-road capability. A41, light gravel and hardpack only, not for trails or loose surfaces. T32 GT, strictly pavement, not intended for any off-road use. Tire life. A41, 12,000, 16,000 km depending on use. T32 GT, 15,000, 20,000 km with consistent performance. Ideal rider profile. A41, ADV bike riders who occasionally touch gravel and want rugged looks. T32 GT, road-focused tourers who value all-weather grip and comfort. Bridgestone A41 Pros, heavy checkmark adventure styling and tread. Heavy checkmark balance performance on road and light gravel. Heavy checkmark good wet grip for an ADV tire. Heavy checkmark comfortable with predictable feedback. Bridgestone A41 Cons, louder than road-only tires. Limited off-road beyond basic gravel. Slightly less refined than the T32 GT on long rides. Bridgestone T32 GT Pros, heavy checkmark class-leading wet performance. Heavy checkmark excellent comfort and quietness. Heavy checkmark long mileage and even wear. Heavy checkmark designed for heavy bikes and two-up touring. Bridgestone T32 GT Cons, no off-road capability. Slightly heavier feel on light bikes. Less rugged appearance for ADV aesthetics. Final verdict, which tire should you choose? If you're riding a true adventure bike and you value some light off-road ability, even if it's just gravel roads, national park trails, or camping routes, the A41 gives you the confidence, looks, and grip you need without sacrificing road comfort. But if you're sticking strictly to tarmac, doing long-distance touring, and especially riding a heavier machine with luggage or a passenger, the T32 GT is the clear winner. It's smoother, quieter, longer-lasting, and offers outstanding wet weather confidence. So, which side of the road do you ride? Adventure capability with road comfort, or pure tarmac mastery for the long haul? That's it for today's comparison of the Bridgestone Battlax A41 and T32 GT. Let us know in the comments. Are you more ADV inclined with the A41 or a long-distance road warrior with the T32 GT? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tire comparisons and touring advice. Until next time, ride safe and see you on the road or just off it.